Welcome, everyone. Today, we are diving into the cutting edge of cloud-native infrastructure. As senior architects, you know the pain of traditional firewalls in a dynamic microservices environment. Static IP-based rules are no longer sufficient when pods spin up and down in seconds. We are moving towards an event-driven networking model, where policies are not just enforced, but dynamically generated and applied based on real-time kernel events. By leveraging eBPF and Cilium, we can achieve a level of granular security and performance that was previously impossible. This session will explore how to architect a system that scales globally while maintaining high availability, moving beyond the legacy bottlenecks of the past decade.
To understand why we need eBPF, we must first look at the limitations of IP tables. In a standard Kubernetes cluster, every time a service is added, IP tables rules grow linearly. When you reach thousands of services, the sequential evaluation of these rules creates significant latency and high CPU overhead. In a global scale environment with 5,000 nodes or more, the update latency can become a nightmare. We see a massive drop in throughput as the kernel spends more time traversing linked lists than actually routing packets. We need a way to bypass this linear search and move toward an O1 lookup mechanism, which is exactly where eBPF maps come into play. eBPF, or Extended Berkeley Packet Filter, is a revolutionary technology that allows us to run sandboxed programs inside the Linux kernel without changing kernel source code or loading modules. It effectively makes the kernel programmable. For networking, this means we can hook into various points in the network stack, such as XTP for early packet processing or TC for traffic control. By using eBPF, we avoid the expensive context switch between user space and kernel space. We can inspect packets, modify them, or drop them based on highly specific logic, all at the speed of the kernel itself. This is the foundation of our high-performance policy engine.
Cilium is the leading CNI that leverages eBPF to provide high-performance networking, security, and observability. Unlike traditional CNIs that rely on IP tables or IPVS, Cilium uses eBPF to handle routing and load balancing. It understands application layer protocols like HTTP, gRPC, and Kafka, allowing for L7 policy enforcement. Most importantly, Cilium assigns a unique identity to each security group or workload. Policies are then written based on these identities rather than IP addresses. This abstraction is what allows us to scale to tens of thousands of endpoints without sacrificing performance or security posture.
We build the engine. It starts with the Cilium operator and agent. The operator watches the Kubernetes API for events, like a new namespace being created or a pod label changing. These events are translated into BPF maps. When a packet arrives at a node, the eBPF program performs a lookup in these maps. If the identity associated with the source IP has permission to talk to the destination identity, the packet is forwarded. This architecture is entirely event-driven. There is no central firewall that needs to be updated. Instead, state is distributed across the nodes, ensuring that security is enforced at the earliest possible point in the data path.
Observability is the twin of security. Hubble is the observability layer built on top of Cilium. It uses eBPF to provide deep visibility into network flows without requiring any changes to your application code or adding sidecars. Because it sits in the kernel, it can see everything, every connection, every dropped packet, and every latency spike. Hubble can generate real-time service maps, showing you exactly how your microservices are communicating. This is critical for debugging complex policy issues. You can see in real time which specific policy rule caused a packet to be dropped, along with the identity-based metadata for both sides of the connection. When we talk about global scale, we're dealing with multiple clusters across different regions. Traditional networking would involve complex VPNs and brittle IP routing. Cilium solves this with cluster mesh. Cluster mesh allows you to connect multiple Kubernetes clusters into a single flat network. Identities are preserved across cluster boundaries. A service in region A can have a network policy that allows traffic from a service in region B using the same label-based logic. This simplifies multi-region architecture significantly. By synchronizing the identity store, we ensure that a front-end pod is recognized as front-end, whether it's in New York or Tokyo. For infrastructure engineers, High availability is non-negotiable. Our event-driven engine must be resilient to node failures and network partitions. Cilium achieves this by maintaining local state on each node. If the central control plane or the operator is temporarily unavailable, the existing eBPF maps continue to enforce policies and route traffic. This is a massive advantage over centralized controllers. Furthermore, Cilium's health checking mechanism constantly monitors the data path. If a node or a path becomes degraded, the eBPF-based load balancer can instantly reroute traffic to healthy endpoints, minimizing the impact on global user traffic and maintaining 99.99% availability.
Let's look at the numbers. In benchmarking tests, Cilium with eBPF significantly outperforms traditional IP tables and even IPVS. We see an 80% reduction in CPU overhead for network processing under high load. Latency is also dramatically improved, especially in the 99th percentile. While IP tables latency grows as you add more rules, Cilium's O of 1 lookup ensures that latency remains flat regardless of the number of policies. For a global scale system processing millions of requests per second, this efficiency translates into massive cost savings on compute resources and a much better experience for the end user. This is how you build a future-proof network stack. As we conclude, the trend is clear. The future of networking is programmable and event-driven. We're seeing eBPF being used for more than just networking. It's moving into runtime security with Tetragon and even storage. For your architecture, the move to Cilium is not just about performance. It's about building a foundation that can adapt to the complexities of modern cloud-native environments. Start by implementing Hubble for visibility, then gradually migrate your security policies to an identity-based model. By embracing these patterns today, you are ensuring your infrastructure can scale to meet the global demands of tomorrow. Thank you for your time.